Saturday and I just wanted to show you my look for my best friend's 80s themed birthday party. So I got some crazy tights and my little fanny pack here, it's Buff Bunny, and then I got some hair extensions in, and then the crazy Barbie skipper makeup. I feel very Barbie, you know, but yeah, super cute. And I did a little mole because I think that was in back in the 80s. I'm a 90s baby, so I wouldn't really know. But yeah, I'm gonna go have some fun, try to enjoy my Saturday before I have to get back to studying for my exam. Hi guys, so I just got finished taking my second nursing school exam. It was the first exam for my health assessment lecture, which is only 8 weeks. So we just have a midterm and the final. So I was pretty stressed about it because you only have those 2 exams for your grade, really. But I feel good. I feel confident with my answers. I didn't go back and change anything this time like I did on the other exam, my fundamentals exam. This exam was focused on general survey, sensory motor assessments, cranial nerves, and protective assessment, skin integrity, that kind of thing. It was really straightforward. It was 30 questions. We had 45 minutes. I finished it in like 15 minutes. Had time to go back and like make sure I was happy with my answers. Which I am. I think I did well. I think I got an A. I don't feel like I got anything wrong, but I'm sure I probably did some kind of way. But yeah. So, some of you have asked me like what my test day routine is. So for me, I like to, like the night before, like I study, you know, as much as I can, the day before the exam. And then when I finish studying, I come home, or if I'm already at home, I like to make it like a self-care night. So I'll eat something yummy, you know, I'll, you know, do all my exfoliation, put on a face mask or whatever. And normally I fall asleep with the TV on. That's like me and how I sleep. But I try to just not fall asleep with the TV on so my brain can just like completely wind down, go to bed, try to go to bed early. This time I didn't. This time I was up late because I was nervous because like I said, there was only 2 exams for this one. So I did, you know, reread all my PowerPoints again before I went to bed. And then when I wake up, you know, I set up my clothes and everything for the day before, set my alarms and whatnot. And then when I wake up, I like to put on like music to like raise my vibration, make me feel good, you know, do a little dancing, a little twerk action, you know, as I'm getting ready and stuff, you know, feel myself, pump up, you know, the vibes or whatever, play, you know, my feel-good music, the music I listened to in high school that I like to dance to, EDM, you know, 2000s rap, Beyonce, you know, things like that. And I do not study the morning of the exam because I feel like if I do, I'll get too in my head and I'll psych myself out, which I definitely don't want to do. I don't want to second guess myself. I don't want to doubt myself. I focus on, you know, saying affirmations. You know, I pray before I go to bed. I focus on saying affirmations to myself. Like, I know this material. I prepared well. I've studied my hardest, like all of those things. I call in my ancestors, my loved ones in spirit, you know, my Nana. I pray again. And then I like to get to school early and just kind of listen to music and just chill and decompress. Of course, I get nervous and anxious and start shaking as I'm walking in. I get my earplugs in and I just take my exam. But that's pretty much what my test day, you know, night before and day of routine is like. So yeah, now I'm going to reward myself with a pumpkin spice latte because it's fall and we love fall. And then I gotta go home, and then I have like 15 videos to watch before lab tomorrow. So yesterday we had a lecture on oxygenation and respiratory. Then we had another one on like respiratory assessment, respiratory therapy, and cardiac is mixed in there. Auscultating the heart and the lungs, heart and lung sounds and all that. So tomorrow we're going to actually be practicing that in lab, but that lecture was like over my head. And especially because I was so worried about the exam today, because I did not feel confident going into it at all. I think just because the stakes are so high for this class. But yeah. So I'm going to watch those lab videos, do my lab homework, and probably watch some registered nurse RN, nurse Sarah videos on those topics, some simple nursing videos on those topics. Because lecture yesterday was like, it was a 2-hour lecture and then like a 2.5 hour lecture after that. And then tomorrow I have lab for like 4 hours or 5 hours, something like that, with no break. So yeah, I'm gonna take today, get the homework done, and then maybe do some of my prep use that I have to get done and try to just relax. And then Thursday, Friday, Thursday I have lab practice for a health assessment that I signed up for. And then we have ATI practice assessments that's due in October, but I'm going to be so busy, you know, with all like our competency and like other exams and stuff, that I just wanted to get it out of the way this weekend. We have to do remediation for it, which is basically you take it and then what you get wrong, you have to write down what you got wrong and then go in the text and like cite it as to why it's wrong. I don't know. This will be my first time doing it, so not super excited about that, but hey, I got to do it. And then Saturday I have to redo my BLS certification, so it's good until December, but it's got to be good for the whole program. And looking at dates after this Saturday is October 1st, so after any dates after that, like that they offer, either it's far and I'm not trying to drive that far because gas is expensive, and 2, it's like on a weekend where I'm like preparing for an exam or preparing for competency or something like that. So I wanted to do it at a time where I don't have too much going on. You know, time management, we working on it. She doing good. She hasn't been late. Your girl is doing good. You're talking to the girl who used to roll into A&P like 15 minutes late to class on the regular. So me being early for class and on time, like I'm really proud of myself. Like it's a big deal. You can ask my mom, my family members, you can ask Alicia, she knows. So yeah, but I'll see you guys later. Bye.
Science is an integral part of
Study
nursing,
time.
and doing it right is important. With temperature, the most common
you
oral,
and it's easy to see.
the oral site of
You are the someone I've been trying to meet. I got your number, won't you pick up the phone? Don't leave me hanging on the dial tone. Think back to the night that we met, jumping in the pool, talk to you, dripping wet. Nervous when I speak, so I trip on my tongue. Never thinking you would be my number one. Nervous when I speak, so I trip on my tongue. Never thinking you would be my number one.
Hi guys, so I just finished with our lab today. It was like 4 hours straight. We did respiratory therapies, cardiovascular assessment, lung assessment, learned, you know, the landmarks to listen to heart sounds, lung sounds, all of that, as well as like how to put on a simple mask, a nasal cannula, a Venturi mask, a non-rebreather mask, because that will be part of our competency. We also learned how to take vital signs, which I know at least like blood pressure and stuff from work, but some of the other things like pulse ox and stuff like that, I hadn't had to do before. So yeah, I learned all of that today. It was so much. We had to practice on each other a little bit, and on the dummies and stuff, the mannequins, and they blink, and I was going to take the blood pressure and I was like, oh my God, did that thing just blink? I was like, it freaked me out so bad. I was like, I feel like I'm in like Spirit Halloween or something like that. But I have exciting news. So took my exam yesterday and drumroll please, I got 100%. Yay! I have not gotten 100% on anything probably since like maybe my sophomore year of high school or early high school, middle school, something like that. I don't even know. But I was just so surprised, and my teacher gave me a hug and was like, she's so proud of me, and I'm so proud of myself too. So I'm, you know, the way I've been studying has been working. The way I've been, you know, doing my stuff has been working. So we're just gonna keep going with that. So really excited. And next week we start pharmacology, dosage calculation, and med administration 1, 2, and 3. So it's just a lot, but I just wanted to come on here and just share my excitement. I'm really tired. I have a headache. I've had a headache literally all day. But yeah, so excited. So excited. So now I'm gonna head home. It's like 5:30. It's like rush hour time. So, yeah. Non-rebreather, Christmas tree, tubing. Okay. No humidification.
No, just put 2 liters. I'm just saying 2 liters.
And then the order is what? What did she say about that?
So, yeah, so
Like 10 to 15, 2, and point your bag. So let's just put it to 12.
I have the doctor's note. How do you know that's working? Yes.
And
Now,
here's
you
the
have
payment.
gloves on. How are you feeling?
Here. Sorry about your hair, lady. And fit that over and chin. Miss Jane Doe. Hi guys, so it is Friday. I am just leaving my open lab, and then we had a vital signs check off. Well, not check off really, but we have a sheet where we have to do vital signs on like 15 people with their like temperature and their radial pulse, apical pulse, blood pressure, respiratory rate, all that good stuff. So I went to open lab and then I got like half of my vital sign sheet done. So I'm really excited about that because I was super nervous. I wasn't going to be able to get all 15 done, but I got like 5 of them done today. So I have 7 done in total. We have to get that done because apparently if we don't do that, then we fail the class and don't get to go to clinical and all that stuff. It's part of our grade. So yeah, so got that done. And now I'm getting ready to go home and do my first ATI practice assessment for fundamentals to see where we stand as part of like the whole, I guess, ATI predictor thing that we'll do at the end of 4th semester before graduation to see how we'll do on the NCLEX. So fundamentals, NCLEX predictor. But yeah, so now I'm on my way home to go do that. Probably watch some skills videos and type up my health assessment, like, what was I gonna call it? Like, script, just because it's so many words to say. So I think I'm gonna get that done today because tomorrow I have to do my CPR certification over again. So yeah, so just checking in. Things are going well. It's about to storm really bad for the next few days, I think, because the whole like Hurricane Ian situation coming around. So yeah, but I'll see you guys later. Bye. Okay, so I just answered my last question for my practice fundamentals ATI assessment. So there were a lot of things on there that we haven't even covered yet. But let's see how I did. So we're gonna finalize and view results. There were a lot of things we hadn't covered yet, so I was a little frustrated, but we'll see how we did. This was just the practice one. Okay. All right. So I got 78 points. I got a 74.4. So I don't know how to see like what level that is. I think that's decent. Let's see. Score explanation. No. Yeah, but I think that's decent. I think that's okay. Who knows? Okay, so I found out I got a level 2. This is my first time doing the ATI. Again, it's the fundamentals practice assessment. We do have to do remediation for it, but they said a level 2 is good, considering we haven't covered everything. So it makes me feel a little bit better, but of course I'm a little disappointed in myself because then like it tells you if you got it right or wrong, or like as soon as I clicked my answer, I was like, oh no, why did I do that? And you can't go back and change it, unfortunately. So it is what it is. But now I have focused review modules to do, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, so I guess that's what we're doing next. Good morning. I'm just waking up. It's like 8:40 a.m. on a Saturday morning. So we're gonna get dressed and go get recertified in BLS. Let's go. Good morning, guys. So I am on my way to grab some coffee from Starbucks, and then I am going to get my BLS certification. So I've got my, coat on. It is 57 degrees this morning. Happy October! It's the first day of October. I was going to wear my Hocus Pocus shirt because Hocus Pocus came out yesterday. And I didn't get to watch it because I had, open lab and was trying to get my vital signs sign off. And then I was doing my ATI, which was a hot mess because then I had to call them because it wasn't giving me answer choices for some of the questions. And then I had to clear my cache, my cookies, and my browser history and all that. So that was a hot mess. And then, watching my 19 skills videos I have to watch because we're doing medication administration next week and pharmacology. So I didn't get to watch it, but I will be watching it tonight. Having a phone date with my boyfriend. My boyfriend lives in PA. I'm in Maryland. So we don't, get to spend too much time together. We probably see each other every 3 to 6 weeks. Just between our two schedules. But we're gonna watch that tonight. We started watching Dahmer last night, which I'm into true crime and serial killers and all of that. So, and I'm surprised at how many people I don't know, it's probably the age difference, but so many people are like, oh, I didn't know this about about a lot of murders. And for me, it's you what? I guess because I was alive at the time and they weren't, I don't know, or maybe it's just me and my weird macabre, spooky girl nature. But it is what it is. So, but it's pretty good so far. I love Niecy Nash, so I'm excited she's in it. Of course, I love Evan Peters from AHS. He's just a phenomenal actor. They both really are. So, yeah, so started that last night. Great British Bake Off. You know, it's time for all my favorite cozy cuffing season shows. So excited about that.
Okay. Yay! I get nothing. You, on the other hand, we're gonna you get your cards today within the next hour. In the email, you get your cards in the email. Okay. Got it. Thanks so much.
So I just finished my BLS recertification. I passed, so I'll be getting that certificate in like an hour or so via email. The instructor said in her 30 years of doing this, I'm the best note taker she's ever had. I'm a chronic note taker. I've had many people tell me I should sell my notes that I take for different things, so maybe we'll do that one day. But yeah, all done, and I'm not sure what time it is. It's fairly early. It didn't take as long as I feel like it took the first time I did it. Yeah, so it is 12:15. Time to go do more school. Good morning, beautiful people. So it is Monday. It is raining and nasty out and cold. It was like 45 degrees when I left my house. It's like 48 degrees now. So today we start pharmacology. That's going to be fun. I'm going to be at school like it's my full-time job today from 8 to 4. It's going to be a long day. So we have pharmacology for like 4 hours, and then we have medication administration lecture, and then we have our dosage calculation class as well. So it's going to be a long day, a big day, lots going on. Just big stuff today that I know myself and Alicia and Noah and a couple of my other classmates are super nervous about. So we'll see how it goes. So wish me luck. I'm hoping to stay warm because it's super chilly out and rainy and gross. And we only have one break for like an hour in between. So we have our class 8 to 11, and then we have a break 11 to 12, and then we come back 12 to 4. So yeah, long day ahead. So just finished my 4-hour farm lecture and learning how to do med cards and all that, especially when we have our patients for clinical, so we know what meds they're on and things to look out for. So now I'm taking a break before we start medication administration lecture and dosage calculation lecture. All right, how we feeling after dosage calc?
I'm anxious as hell.
How about
I'm ready
you,
to
Jen?
quit nursing.
Yeah.
I know, I thought the same thing as I was
just about
working
ready
on
to
that.
I
quit.
want
I
to
was
cry.
like,
I really
Just
want
about ready.
I almost cried. I was ready to be like, I'm done. I'm not meant to be a nurse because I can't do math. Hi guys, so I'm back home. I tried to eat some dinner. I feel like I couldn't even really enjoy it just because I was like so upset about today with dosage calc. Like I wish we did that at the start of the day and not waited till we'd already been there 6 hours to try and learn it. And it was pretty much just like, find which way works for you and do it. And if you know anything about me, like math was the reason that I didn't go back to college for years. And so today I just had a lot of that like rise up in me. Like I felt like I was in high school all over again, where I would have like panic attacks before a math class, and like I was trying so hard not to cry. In the middle of class, I was so overwhelmed. I was like, don't cry in front of this woman. But I cried on the way home though. It's just a lot. So I have an exam next week, and I have another exam the week after. Then it's my birthday week, and I have competency on my birthday. Then the week after that is dosage calc exam on Halloween. And so like, I don't know, I'm just really overwhelmed and upset, and my brain is just done. and just dead. So today's one of those days where it's like, I hadn't cried in a couple weeks. Nursing school 2, Ariel. Well, I think I'll give myself a few points, but yeah. So I guess I was due for a cry from the stress and overload. I just wish it was planned out better or explained more or something. I don't know. That's where I'm at. I feel like I should probably do some practice problems now, but at the same time, my brain is like done from today, and I'm thinking I have to go back to school tomorrow, and then Wednesday I'll be in lab for 4 hours, and like all this extra stuff they told us was going to be on our competency, and they were changing things up with the dosage calc exam, like how they said they were going to do it at the start of the semester. They're not doing it that way anymore. And like when I get really overwhelmed, I laugh hysterically like I'm a maniac escaped from an insane asylum, and then I cry. So we had the crazy laughter, but I was trying so hard not to cry. So just overwhelmed, and I think I'm gonna decompress by watching some Halloween Baking Championship, because that's my jam. Maybe some Halloween Cookie Championship. I still haven't watched Hocus Pocus yet because I've been busy doing school, so maybe that'll be a treat to myself this week. I don't know. Just feeling a little discouraged right now, so wanted to let y'all know you're not alone in that. I'm certainly not perfect. I go through it too, the roller coaster of emotions and stuff, and I guess I was long overdue for a fresh wave of that. But that's just where I am today. Plus it being cold and rainy out doesn't help either. So, but yeah, that's where we're at. Good morning, y'all. It is a new day. I went to bed stressed. I woke up stressed, and while I was getting ready, I was listening to dosage calculation videos on YouTube because yesterday was just not a good day. But today is a new day. I have been jamming out on my way to class. Traffic is horrible, as I'm sure you see. But to remind myself that I'm a bad mother, shut your mouth. And that I'm killing it, and just trying to pump up myself and pump up my confidence. I'm gonna be studying today after a lecture and practicing my vital signs on one of my friends from AMP. But yeah, so going to school. I didn't have a chance to get coffee. I don't think I'm going to because traffic is so bad, unfortunately, which sucks because we all need our coffee. So yeah, that's where we're at. That's where we're at, y'all. See you at school. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh, stop there. Perfect. Have a good day.